If you've been in sales for more than 30 years, you know a world where buyers felt in control, where because the world wasn't changing as quickly as it is now, buyers felt like they had a handle on things. And if someone brought them an option different than what they're doing now, they would probably go out and take your option A and compare it to options B and C and get kind of three quotes and then make a decision. And they were almost certainly going to do something, either A, B, or C, but they weren't going to stay still because they felt in control and they could proactively move their business forward by choosing among options presented to them by salespeople. Well, contrast that with today. Buyers are concerned and feeling out of control and overwhelmed that technology is leapfrogging. And if I make a decision and change something, well, by the time it's implemented, something better is going to come out and I'm going to have missed it and be behind again. And it's just moving so fast, I'm not sure I should even make a decision. I'm so overwhelmed with everything I've got and I'm crazy busy and can't even keep up with my email that I'm not even sure how I could process making a decision. And so, yeah, thank you, sales guy, for bringing this option. I'm not going to go out and shop it with options B and C. I'm just not going to do anything. And you say, well, come on, it's a no-brainer. Look at the savings. Look at the advantages. Look at the benefits. And they're like, I know, but I can't even think about it because I'm so overwhelmed. And that person's especially overwhelmed if they've been around for 30 or 40 years and they knew that time that felt different. See, if somebody's been only around for maybe 10 or 20 years or less, they don't know it was any different. Now they're just as overwhelmed and they're just as likely to stick with status quo as somebody who was around before, but they just don't recognize the difference. So for them, it's normal. Well, of course, the option is don't do anything. We don't do anything all the time rather than something. Whereas these people are like, oh yeah, I remember the time when we used to pick among options, but not anymore. Now we're out of control and our best bet is often to just sit still. So just understand, especially you salespeople that have been doing this for, again, 30 plus years, the world's different. You're not going to bring a solution to a buyer and just showing them the math is going to get them to go, oh yeah, no brainer, let's make a change. Because they're not feeling in control. And they're certainly not feeling like if you bring them a good idea that they'll have to move on that or pick something similar, they're going to feel like I can just stay put and that's probably even the safer bet. So understand that this velocity of change in the world has affected buyers as well. And that they definitely feel more comfortable because they're overwhelmed. They feel more comfortable with staying put. So you're competing with doing nothing, not competing necessarily with competitors.